Hello, YouTube. I am Shaggy. I am Philalitea, and I am having trouble getting this thing to start without crashing on me. So, here we go. Turn it upside down like this. And ooh, very nice. I have a friend showing me his haircut. Sorry, not good podcasting. Why? Did I let the battery on my controller die? Yes. Okay. That's a surprise to me, but um, I didn't anticipate. I thought I had another few hours of my controller before it needed to be charged. So evidently I didn't turn it on, or evidently I didn't charge it the day before as well as I could have. And that's fine. That's why we have this specific battery thing. It just means that my starts can never start. I also have a burrito that I need to eat before it's gross. I don't know why I even got it. I didn't want it. I walked in there. One Punch Man. Okay. For whatever reason, CashApp isn't completing the transaction. He needs my help. Well, he needs all of our help. And um, I don't have a savior complex. He doesn't need my help. He needs help, and I have it to give right now. No, no, no. Why? Why? Don't get frustrated. Don't get mad. Just move past it. Move through it. Gamepad is absolutely connected. Okay, we try again. Hello, Marble. You are very quickly. Hello. Okay, the chat's working. I'm not freaking out. And look at this world, man. Look at this world map with me real quick. Look at how good a job. I talked about this a lot in 2, and 3 didn't do it at all, so I didn't talk about it at all. But look at how good they've done of making this world look real. These are rivers and caves. And look at that. Look how real this world looks. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, it looks like the game Zelda game on the Game Boy. That's cool. Yeah, this is SNES. This is the fourth Final Fantasy from the SNES. I need to get, um, I need to figure out why um, One Punch Man 22's Cash App isn't working. All I can do is hope he's not scamming me. The crystal, the bombardment was too much. But I made $25 to send to him today, so I owe him on some level, and I'm duty bound to give him $25 because I was asking people to send it to him and somebody sent it to me instead. And so if I can't get it to him, hopefully they did send him $25 like they said they were going to. How do you mean, Marvel? What do you mean put the PayPal link in your own channel? Like your PayPal link in your channel? It's in your it's in one of your profile edits that you can do on the app. I don't think it's in Studio. I think it's actually on the app for some insane reason. Is that? It is! Anna! I think it's on the actual YouTube app in your bio. It's one of the options somewhere down in the bottom. Um, I'll look tonight if you don't figure it out, Marble, and I'll tell you tomorrow. And I'll get with you about Discord tomorrow. I didn't feel like dealing with that today. You're that bard. Anna ran away because of you. Go get him. You spoony bard. Spoony? No, wait. So I met my mouse friend. I'll end up, for the future audience, I'll end up telling this story a bunch of times. But I met my little mousy friend. He was climbing around looking for a snack in my trash, and I took my trash today to the dumpster, so there was no trash to be found, and B, he came many hours early. Usually he's here at 3 a.m. So right now is 8, 9, something like that. Father, stop! I should have been paying attention. That was all dialogue, but who cares? This is more important. Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock. So he was about 6 hours early today. He was climbing around, and I'm just sitting here playing on my phone. And he looks at me, climbs up on top of my shoes, and looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at me, and I look at him, right, like that, in the closet, right? Or was it the Weird Al Yankovic version? Looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and he jumps down, and then he climbs up onto the top of my tent just to let me know who's the real boss here. That I wasn't going to be able to hurt him, but I'm gonna have to start putting my trash somewhere that he can't get into it. I'm gonna have to start keeping my trash somewhere else, or just no food in it. Um, he probably could smell my Taco Bell. Moving on. Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to see you again. Father, Edward is the Prince of Dam Cyan. Forgive me for running away. But Edward and I are in love. Oh, yawn, sorry. Unironic yawn. Still, I knew I couldn't find happiness without your consent. I was on my way home when we were attacked by Baron's Red Wings and their commander, Golbez. I've never heard of Golbez before. Who is he? I don't know. All I know is that his strength was beyond words. Yeah, Marble. Um, the time is now. 1,000 subs. Um, I had 400 watch hours today, as I think, if I read my analytics right. I think I had 400 watch hours yesterday, if I read my analytics right. I'm not scoffing. You understand that's absurd. And if I had 400 yesterday, I have more today, about as many today. Um, so the time is now for the Discord. You and King Cloud called it out at exactly the right time. Yeah, that's right. And I'll put it on my profile page, and I'll put it in my descriptions with all my other, this is how you can get a hold of me. But why did they attack Dam Cyan? They wanted the crystal, and they spared no one to get it. My mother, my father, even Anna shielded me from their arrows. Coward. You love him enough to give up your own life? Father, forgive me. Thank you, Marble. I really appreciate that. There was a time in my life where I thought that was for other people. So hearing you say that means a lot to me. Hey, Gina. It's really cool to see the producers show up for this show. To see the people who've spent money and time and effort. Anna! 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 Damn you, Golbez. Who is that monster anyway? What do you know about him? I hear he arrived in Baron one day and became the new leader of the Red Wings. He leads them in their mission to plunder the crystals. Hey, Zoinks! Zoinks! Stop your sniveling. That will not bring Anna back. Golbez of Baron. I shall take his life with my own 2 hands. Tella, wait! You can't possibly go alone. I will kill Golbez on my own. I don't need your help. I don't need anyone's help. Tella has left the party. Anna, stop crying. That's right, Marble. That's right. That's right. And I need to respect that your time and investment in my channel is an investment away from your channel. It needs to be indirect, and so your reward, if you need a reward, needs to be that growing my channel grows yours, not indirectly. Directly is what I'm trying to say. You're a grown up. You're not supposed to cry. I lost my mom, but I'm not going to cry anymore. Rydia. I don't care. Leave me alone. I'm staying here with Anna. I will never leave her side. That's enough. You're now the rightful ruler of Damsayan, so start acting it. You owe it to your people, and you owe it to Anna. Your Majesty, my name is Cecil, and I need your help. Why should I help you? My friend in Kaipo is suffering from desert fever. Fuck, that's a great day. You said 800 views? That's a huge day for me, man. That's awesome for you. I need to get to the sand ruby. I need to get the sand ruby to save her. Can you help me? What is her name? Rosa. She is very dear to you, isn't she? Like Anna was to me. You can find the sand ruby in the antlion cave, which lies to the east. The ruby forms from the fluid that the antlion secretes when it lays eggs. We can cross the shallows in my hovercraft to reach the cave. After we acquire the sand ruby, we can cross the shallows once more to Kaipo. Let us be on our way. Prince Edward has joined the party. Oh shit, Zoinks. Yeah, he does Red Dead Online content. I've been meaning I should have been selling his channel better if you haven't heard that. Heard that. We got to work on your subs then. I don't have the watch hours, but I've got the subs, and that's only recent. So we'll work on that, getting you subs. If you've got the watch hours to monetize, we'll get you the subs. You've helped get me the watch hours and the subs. And yes, thank you, Zoinks. That was very cool of you. Zoinks is one of the real ones. I don't exactly know why I came down here, but I'm going to use the inn. Check my weapons, I guess. I wasn't actually paying attention to where he said to go. I know I read it out loud, but I don't know. I wasn't reading. Paying attention. He said it. He crossed the shallows on my hovercraft, so I crossed some shallows and it took me back here. I probably knew this was the direction it was going to take me. But c'est la vie. Okay, I didn't leave myself enough money to rest, did I? Oh, barely. Heard that, Zoinks. It's awesome to hear you're working with your daughter. Heard that, Marble. Talking mad junk at the end. Feeling yourself. I like it. And you showed face. Is that unusual, Marble? Hanging beard for all to see. Hey, Greenie, yeah, it was a really big day. A really big day. I crossed 1,000 watch hours for the week, so we're gonna get there, guys. It's gonna happen for me, and I really appreciate you guys. It's really, I've got to just say it over and over and over again, but it really warms my heart to see my regulars show up for this show. They say, Marble, the people who come around and tell me how to game the system tell me that showing face is how you make money in these things. Show face. I don't know if you guys can see my face. It's oriented the wrong way if you can. But they say, the people who say they know the analytics insist that showing face is the way to go. Now, the Neebs guys never show face. The Neebs guys, they paywalled showing face, which is what I would recommend, but that's not what I did. Mr. S is texting me. He's at work. He's got good tunes going, so he'll be in the chat eventually. And that makes me happy. I love being able to share you guys with one another. You're all so cool in such unique and individual ways. Oh, this is where I was going. Hey, Analog. Can't see my face? Okay. Then I don't even need to worry about that. I'm going to get rid of my face then. If you guys can't see it, I don't need it on my screen. Um, I guess I should probably fight this fight at some point. I can't actually see the inputs. Heard that, Marble. I will work on that. I will work on watching all of your guys' stuff. I can turn on my community and my community spotlight very soon. So that's something, one of these days, I need to sit down and do administrative stuff before I go live. And so on that day, I'll have the Discord set up and I'll watch your stuff, Marble. Promise. At least watch the whatever most recent thing you made is. Watch that. Oh, sing is random? No effect. Interesting. Huh. The bard has a passive heal. I like, well, not really a passive heal, but he has a heal. None that. That's cool. Edward is very low level. That's hilarious. The new party members they give you are very weak. Now in the narrative, in the story, they're weak people or young. But that's, I like it. That's cool. Here comes a flack of wah-wahs. My favorite character in Final Fantasy is Terra, Zoinks from Final Fantasy VI. Terra is my favorite character. I had I was in love with her in my boyhood. Um, Defending her, protecting her, was the only thing that mattered to me as a little boy. Hey, you Ghost. How you doing, buddy? You still need to beat 7, Final Fantasy 7 and Skyrim? What's stopping you? What's holding you back? God, I love the ATB so much. I love not having to queue up all of their attacks all at once and hope they play out uh, well. Boom. Oh, that would be cool, Zoinks. Heard that. Heard that. That's something that I could look into as well. I'm still in the I gotta make sure I can afford my cigarettes and weed mode of the amount of money that I'm making a month. So that's a PO box is something that I could should look into. That's something that I could do very easily. And should. Because I have um, got a lot of good reason to do it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 was like 98, and then life got in the way. Marriage and the occult. Heard that, understood. From the tent to the hills. Idiomatically, of course, I don't actually want to be rich. But you guys have seen what happens. If I end up with riches, I'm not gonna forget you. Definitely not gonna not take care of you. Maybe it was the wrong thing to do, but Angela told me that she was gonna be okay for food, and I told her if that changed to tell me, and she did. And so what I wasn't gonna do is nothing. I had just made um, $45. I had made $45 off my Patreon, and that's mine. Was the person who was that $45 genuinely doesn't care how I spend my money. So that 45 was mine, right? If I have to be arrogant about it, and I wasn't just gonna if I had it and that's what she needed to get through the month, I wasn't gonna just not help. And so if we see her again, we know we made the right choice. And I don't know why it won't. I don't know why the transaction won't go through with One Punch Man, but I'll talk to him about that tomorrow. Because if it's a new Cash App, they can just be like that for a while. Hers wasn't, so I'll figure it out. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? We'll figure it out. It takes a lot of courage to ask for help, especially when you're talking to somebody that you know needs help too. So if if using that ad revenue to make sure that my followers get to eat is what the ad revenue is for, heard that, Brian, then that's what I'll do with it. Because I like this tent. I don't mind staying in the tent for an extra month or an extra 6 month if it means that somebody else got to eat. Yeah, right, Marvel. your friend in the Philippines who needs help. If you had it, you absolutely would. I believe you. That's why I never, never, ever, ever want anyone, to ever feel like I'm leveraging them for help, leveraging them for money. I have a huge amount of affection for you guys. That's, yeah, uh, Brian, yes. That's what I've been trying to puzzle out in my head. Heard that, Marble. Yeah. The only thing is that I don't know where the post office is in this town. That's really the only thing stopping me. The last time I went looking for it, it was just a really bad day for me, and I just haven't gotten around to I haven't got around to working up the energy to go walk around Zanesville and until I can find it. I really like hearing that story, Marvel. I really appreciate you helping your buddy. It means a lot to me personally that you're helping your friend. I had a lot of people walk out on me, and a couple of people that walked out on me um, in my life before I became homeless. Um, Showed up in today's chat. They didn't exactly apologize. I didn't exactly want an apology, but they were back, and that was heartwarming. So time, it's just about time spent. You can't prove on some level. How did I become homeless? I lived with a woman. I've been flirting with homelessness my adult life. My parents kicked me out at 18. That was the first time I was homeless. And then um, I lived in a friend's basement for a while after a breakup in 2018. Nope, at the end of 2019. And then 2020, I was doing the whole bachelor thing, living in a studio apartment. Um, and I just couldn't find work that wouldn't treat me like dog shit. Customers that wouldn't call me racist and homophobic epithets, and just coworkers who weren't garbage. So I was using 2020 to bounce around, and I met a woman, and we got along, and she didn't like being alone. You guys may or may not have seen this 6 or 8 times. There are 6 or 8 women who offer me this a day. She didn't like being alone, so she asked me if I wanted to come and live with her, work on my art. It's not a struggle really, but if I wanted to work on my art, work on my books, she would feed me and house me so long as I helped her around and was there for her emotionally, and I did my writing. This is where the antlion lays its eggs, says Edward. And after 4 years of just constant psychic and emotional abuse from her, I made her evict me. Eek! It's okay, antlions are quite tame. They don't attack people. Here, I'll demonstrate by taking the sand ruby like so. Yikes! Yarg! Come on, we have to help him. Darth Vader Batman to the rescue. Wow! I didn't see how much that hurt this thing. I've always wanted to live as a monastic in a cloister, so I'm just taking the time to live my best life. Get right with myself, get my emotions right, get my problem solving skills back to good, get my emotional reactions to, to stimuli back under control. I don't want what you call a job. I don't want to work for an employer because I have skills that pay me without needing an employer. I am a business owner, BR. I don't know how you don't understand that, but I am a business owner. I am classified as an artist under the tax code. So I have to pay taxes like an artist has to pay taxes on commissions and subscription income. So once I'm making more than $100 a month, I have to pay taxes on that to the federal government of the United States. How could this happen? They've always been totally harmless. Monsters are growing in number of late, and their behavior is changing as well. I can't help but feel this is some kind of sign. Come on, let's go. Let's go cure Rosa. Right, let's go. Indeed, Ghost. Jobbing doesn't have to be miserable, but working as a wage slave is slavery, so it's not exactly going to be fun. But life is what you make of it. I never had a bad time working. I made working the job fun. It was always the customers who were pieces of shit. And my bosses were too stupid to deserve their jobs, so they felt like I was going to take their jobs. So they had to keep me away from their bosses. And they had to blame everything on me. So, yeah, I won't be working for another employer again. Specifically because human beings are assholes. Worthless. Garbage. Who need charity from their employers to even eat. So if you're allowed to get charity from a mega corporation, BR, I'm allowed to take charity from YouTube. What am I doing? I'm trying to leave. There are billions of dollars in untapped ad revenue. There's absolutely no reason that all of the world's ad revenue should go to Mr. Beast. Makes no fucking sense. Heard that, Ghost. What did he say? Did he say no restoring items? Oh, you motherfucker, you're using my potions? Oh, I'm glad you didn't use my X potion, you fucking whore. Gotta get out of here. I'm not making enough money to have a fucking bard in my party. Mr. Beast, the Beast system. Indeed. I don't know what that means, but indeed. Ooh, save points are fun. Kinda wish I'd found that sooner. Emergency exit? That sounds like a way to get out of dungeons fast. Emergency. Paging Dr. B. Emergency. Emergency. Get the hell out of this dungeon. I shouldn't have used that because I kind of need the levels. But I'm out of potions. I didn't realize that that bard ability heal was using my potions. Yikes. I hope I picked up the thing that I needed. I should probably look at that actually before I get back to town. Oh, thank God I do. I have a sand ruby. Okay, all is well. Let's go. I'm not gonna get into random encounters while I'm on this car. I don't, or hover car. I don't think. So, blank, and here we go. Into here. Heard that, Ghost Samurai. Ceremonial magic indeed. Would not recommend. Would not recommend getting involved in ceremonial magic. There's a wall right there. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Didn't mean to hit cancel. That was an accident. And we're off. Where the bitch? Where are you at, Rosa? That's how Cecil talks about her. Where the bitch? To cure desert fever. Yeah, I know. Rosa. Sand ruby. Rosa is exposed to the light of the sand ruby. One shing. Oh, Cecil, you're alive. Thank goodness. How do you feel? I'm fine, but I thought I'd lost you. They told me you died and missed when the earthquake hit. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Rosa, who's Golbez? He's the new captain of the Red Wings, appointed by the king himself. But the king has been acting strangely. I believe Golbez is manipulating him to collect the crystals for himself. Well, I hope you've got the skills for it, BR. With Mysidia's water crystal in hand, he'll surely go after the others. The fire crystal of Damcyan, the wind crystal of Fabul, and the earth crystal of Troya. The fire crystal has already fallen into his hands, says Edward. Ah, let me introduce you. Edward is the Prince of Damcyan. Rydia is a summoner from Mist. I wouldn't have been able to get the Sand Ruby and cure her fever without their help. Hi there! Hello, Rydia. Thank you both so much. Cecil, after Damcyan, Fabul must be their next target. We must... Cough, cough. Should have taken a hit and given you a real cough, but whatever. You must rest now. Don't worry. We'll go to Fabul. Sadly, the trail to Fabul is blocked by thick ice. Rydia, can you cast fire? No. Fire is one of the most elementary of black magic spells. As a summoner, you... Cough, cough. Rosa, stop. You're in no condition to come with us. I'll be all right, really. On my honor as a white mage, I promise I won't be a burden. That's funny, Marble. Rosa only wishes to be with you, Cecil. All right, we'll go together. Just make sure you get plenty of rest tonight. Thank you. White Mage Rosa has joined the party. I bought so many potions. Damn it. That night. There's no soundtrack here. The crickets are appropriate. Anna, I miss you so much. Ah! A Sahagin! A Sagan! I'm saying a full-bore coffin. I got that ish. It took Kennedy's top off. That's funny. Edward. Anna! You must fight, Edward. Believe in yourself. Anna. Weird. Ding, do, ding, ding, do, do, da, da, dee, 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 dee. Cloud that erased Lincoln. He gained to level 10. What a man. You're a man now. Anna, this can't be. I must leave this world for a better place. No, don't go. I can't live without you. Oh, no. You mustn't let Gomez have the crystals. Fight for your people. Care for them as you did for me. Yes, I'll do it. I'll fight. But how can I stop him? I don't know what I should do. Oh no, turmoil on the inside. All set. Thanks for the heads up, big boy. Is he still... Wait, I want to... Okay. What do you say we... Oh boy. Get this party started. Get the hell out of this town, Cecil. What do you say we save? And I know where that block of ice is, so we're going to go right to it, because I already know. Also, I've already been there on this stream. That's why I know. Not because I know this game. I don't know this game. I'm just doing what they tell me to do. But also, I do know where that cave is, because I've been there. Too bad we don't get into... In the arms of an angel. You getting those vibes during that whole scene? At least he wasn't touched by an angel. That would have been a different scene entirely. Diddled by an angel is just a different movie. Rydia, can you try casting the fire spell? What's wrong? Give it a try. I know you can do it. Ah, that's funny, Marvel. No. I hate fire. That's right. Her village was destroyed by fire when... Rydia, you're the only one who can melt this ice. If we don't get the Fabul, more people will be in danger. Please, Rydia, it's time to be brave. Time to be brave. I'm gonna cry. Please, Rydia, you must. Oh, poor Rydia. Fire! Rydia has learned fire. That's a way cooler way to learn a spell than buying it in a store, dudes. Just saying. Rydia, that was incredible. Oh, that was Edward that said that. Hee hee. I knew you could do it. Thank you, Rydia. Oh, my heart is all warm and bubbly. Fly away from here. We're bad people. She's not supposed to laugh about that. She died, and it was sad, but it happened off camera. Off screen? Prayer unanswered. Go fuck yourself, says her god. What the fuck? What are these abilities, dudes? Aim is better than hide. Why do you... Oh. Oh, Edward. At least it does damage. But it does make me want to make fun of you. Shoot. Shoot the skeleton. Release the Kraken. I don't even know what pray is supposed to do. I just know it didn't. I hope Cecil can't kill himself with darkness, because that would be highly annoying. You can make fun of Edward if you like. Yeah, he's the king of Dam Cyan. He's a bard and a... Oh no! A wimp. Okay. The origin is actually my oh shit literary work. Give me a second. I gotta get out of this fight if I'm gonna answer that. These fucking things are kicking my ass. Why did you cast hold? Well, yeah. The word isn't is a I kind of made it up. So, the origin comes from my literary work. This is not Rob Longshore, the Memoirs of the Fulcrum of Fate. Um, he's a effectively he's a private detective in 900 AD in Italy, and I needed a name. I needed a word that wasn't private detective or something similar, even in Italian, so that people wouldn't be like there weren't private detectives and it wasn't called that. So people wouldn't climb up my ass about the historicity of it all. And so I chose Philalitea, lover of the truth. Um, and for Rob's personality, he wouldn't want to be called a philosopher, but he would use Philalitea because it sounds uh, fancy. And then I learned over the course of researching for that novel that not only is Philalitea a real word, the actual origin is the first century Christian writers. The gospel writers called themselves Philalitea, lovers of Jesus, the truth. How much health do these fucking things have? A lot. Man, he's really not doing much damage. I'm beginning to think that darkness probably just doesn't work against skeletons. Thank you, Zoinks. Yeah, if you like that, my literary work, this is not Rob Longshore's creative. Who is Edward? Edward is the guy in my party. He's the prince of Dam Cyan, and he's a bard. There was also an Edward. He's the cousin of my best friend. He's very gay. So do whatever you like with Edward. Huh. We're not doing phrasing anymore, I guess. Oof. I don't know what pray does. Roast Brian, says Brian. What's he look like? He looks like a blonde. I don't know. He looks like a blonde guy with long hair and a feather hat, like Robin Hood or something. I cannot see my shit to know what I'm doing. He's got a green cape and a red feather hat, and um, when he attacks with his normal attack, he uses a harp, and it goes dee 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 dee, and there are little music notes that come out of the front of it. This one here, the green guy. Yeah, that's Edward. Sorry, I don't know what you could see. I didn't understand what you were asking me. You were asking me which of the four is him. He's the third one down from the top in the party. You just mad you don't have a green cloak. Oh, green cloak having ass. Sick burn. You got him right where he wears. Motherfucker, look, he can finish show up and fight you with that whole hear ye, hear ye. That's funny. Hear ye, hear ye. I want to roast somebody. That's funny to me. It's my front. You expect that. What do we got here? Rosa learned life. Good job, Rosa. Della Rosa. Her name means pink in Spanish. Boshan. Neat. We are way up. You guys are you guys able to see the background when I come to this screen? Over here to the left of the screen, this is actually a really, really cool detail that they chose to add in here, and I really like it. Are you able to see how high we're elevated? Yeah, the orientation's probably all fucked up, so you can't actually see the screen, what I'm watching. But they drew the ground, so we're climbing a mountain, and they've actually drawn the ground however many hundreds of feet away. It looks very cool. Oh God, he just straight died. Okay, I am fucking struggling all of a sudden. Oh, we're in a back attack. That's why I'm losing. Weak bone structure, have an ass. No shit. I didn't realize I was in the back attack, or I was being attacked from behind. Uh, how do we flee? We don't. Okay, we die. Oh my God. Hide is flee? That's how you run? Just fucking be out of the way for a while, Edward. Jesus Christ. Right. Jeez, that fight was crazy. Hell yeah, Rob. Final Fantasy IV, that's right. That was a close fight. That was crazy. It was a back attack, so we were just completely unprepared for that. Oh, shoot. They don't have that much HP. Whatever. Let's go ahead and save again, just in case. Hey, take care, Zoinks. Thank you for the thank you for the congratulations, and yes, we will talk tomorrow. I will be here. Hey, think about it. What's up? I can't actually see. No one is prepared for the back attack, right? Take it easy, bud. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long, and over the course of days, I mean. Your old lady sure ain't ready for the back attack. The broken back attack. That went a lot better when I'm not playing like an asshole. No one ever expects rear entry penetration. I mean, the Spanish Inquisition. Did I hear what news was that? Think about it. Turn that woman anyway but loose. That's funny. Isn't that that's a Clint Eastwood movie, isn't it? What's going on here? Yeah, what is going on here? That garb. He's one of Fabul's monks, says Edward. Yeah! If you're noticing from Final Fantasy III, we're basically going around collecting characters who are the jobs from 3. Yeah! I approve. Those are called Domovoi. And he's got Kick. That's badass. Kick was so fucking sweet. What was it called? The black belt in Final Fantasy 3 was so fucking sweet. I don't know if I'm making a profit in charging my phone today, but I know that I've got um, plenty of battery, if for whatever reason. Good grief, that's no normal bomb, says Edward. We have to help him, Rydia says in her voice. We have to help him. Ponytail having ass cowboy mustache out here whooping ass like Walker Texas Ranger. Your idiom is great. I want to see what happens when I scan this. Dry comedians. Just, uh, yeah, I hear you. I wonder what GERD does. I probably should have looked at its fucking weaknesses. I cast that spell and didn't even look. God, I do that so often. You thought your cat was dead, but he's just old? Oh, I thought my cat was dead. Turns out he's just old. I always really liked. Um, I feel like you're kind of talking about like a Mitch Hedberg style. Take my wife. No, really. One time, man, I lived in this apartment complex. I lived in this apartment complex, and I was jamming to my music real loud, having a party, enjoying myself. And I start hearing banging on the wall. And guy just keeps banging on the wall, banging on the wall, banging on the wall. The apartment next door, guy's just banging on the wall. And so finally, I turn my music off and I go over there, and I'm like, "Hey, man, if you want to come over and party, you're gonna have to come around to the door. I don't have a doorknob on this side." That thing got big and terrifying all of a sudden, and I wasn't taking it very seriously, and fuck, I'm glad that wasn't a wipe. My cat was old, so I got it high. He would only wake up if you gently blew in his ear. So he looks at you all confused, like, are you trying to arouse me for sex? What is happening right now? Fuck you, man. Shit. Now I gotta be careful. I don't want Young to be dead. Well, too bad. Well, so much for that. It was happy and passed out for a few minutes. Good. Heard that, Rob. Over here taking a nap, I know. Your cat blew up a homeless shelter. That's no good. You have my gratitude. Young is my name. I am the High Monk of Fabu. I come here to train with my men, but we all were killed by a swarm of beasts. They were Fabul's finest monks. My name is Cecil. Cecil. We bring urgent news to Fabu. I'm going to use both. A villain named Golbez is using Baron's power to seize the world's crystals for himself. Then he covets our wind crystal as well. There's no doubt. He already took the crystal of Dam Cyan with ease. Fabul may be next to fall. Then the odds are against us. The only monks left in the castle are students, says Yang. Probably to use one of his last lives. They stand little chance against Baron's forces. I'd assume Golbez was behind the monster attack that killed your men, and almost killed you. Then their assault is imminent. I must go. We will go with you, Fabul. You may need our help. Go with you too, Fabul. It's the worst and best. I agree. I always skip the dialogue, so I'm reading it this time because I never have before. I'm grateful. However, this matter does not concern you. It concerns us all, says Cecil. You see, I'm the Prince of Dam Cyan. Rosa and I are citizens of Baron, and this girl is but one victim of our kingdom's recent attacks that I myself led. I see, and I humbly accept your assistance. Let's go, we haven't much time. Fabul lies to the east of these mountains. Thai boy stretches, get your old ass back into shape. No shit. We are gonna have to get Young back into shape. Actually. Like just in real time. Alright. 9 o'clock? I wouldn't even normally be gaming yet. I like watching the clock like... I am watching the clock like I'm either tired... Oh, I probably should have brought him back to life. Cannot see that side of the screen. Your other cat's racist? Who does your other cat hate? Why did you attack him? I could actually do audiobook vocals. Yeah, I read I read for the channel, and I've been writing this Not Rob Longshore to perform. I've performed it before, but the idea is to write it, read it, you know. Yeah, that's something I would like to be asked to do, is read an audiobook for pay, like not from you guys, like for Audible or whatever. And I know you can do it as an amateur, but I want somebody to bring me to it, their studio. Like, hey, we are one of these audiobook companies, and we like your book, your work on YouTube. We would like you to read this here book for us. And I'll go, you got it. I'm not good at voices, but if you can direct me, you got it. That's a lifelong dream that I've always had. I've always wanted to do that. I've none of those. Thank you, Brian. Um, I've been listening to audiobooks my whole life, and stand-up comedians too. I love stand-up comedy. I don't watch it as much now because the people who do it aren't very good at it anymore. Haven't been for a while. And then the people who are good at it are legacy acts that were being hidden from us. So, like, I've been catching up with Tom Papa's career. I love Tom Papa's stand-up. Let's do some book narration videos. I have videos here on the channel that are me reading books. They're books that I like, but I have done a little of that. Tom Dillon, I don't know the name. Old Dookie Lock stuck to the back of his knob. Oh my god. Yeah, I've read a few books for the channel. Like, I read some of Dante's Inferno. I read a lot of philosophy, some scripture. I don't much read fiction for the channel because that's intellectual property I don't own. But stuff that's outside uh, copyright, old books, stuff that's in the public domain, I would read. Nope, chose that wrong. Please don't hit her again. Thank you for actually avoiding damage, Edward. It trips me up. It trips me out how much how much Rosa looks like Celeste. They have almost the exact same character model. Like down to every detail. Maybe Celeste is higher resolution, but they have almost the exact same character model. God damn it, you guys. Fuck, I was just trying to end this fight with full health. What's wrong with you? Oh, well, Rosa got Kura. That'll help. That'll actually make things a lot easier. I've got this taco that I'm gonna nosh on at some point, and I gotta pee at some point. Just informing you that at some point my audio might suck for about 15 minutes or something. What we got here? Fabul. Master Yang, the king wishes to see you. I bet that's what he's gonna say too. It is. Familiar setup? Yang, at last you've returned. Sire, we must prepare for battle. Baron is poised to attack and steal our crystal. How do you know this? The, these two are citizens of Baron. They have come to warn us. And the others? Sire, we haven't much time. The castle's defenses must be tightened immediately. Yang, can we trust this Dark Knight and his companions? I believe so, Yang says. They risked their lives to help me. We must hurry, Cecil says. Please. It is an honor to see you again, Edward says. Prince Edward! Sire, Baron's fleet decimated Damsayan and claimed our crystal not long ago. Many died, including my parents and my beloved. Damsayan's tragedy must not be repeated. I understand. Forgive my suspicions. Yang, mobilize the men for battle. Prince Edward, Dark Knight, will you help us to defend Fabul? Of course. They have already offered to help, sire. We will join the forward guards by the main gate. Very well. Will the mages assist our medic? Yes, sire. Fabul's fate rests in your hands. May we be victorious. As you command, Yang says. We will assemble at the main gate. Thank you for repeating that so many times, I would not have known where to go. Cecil, come back safely. Rydia, take care of Rosa for me, says Cecil. I didn't do Cecil's voice. I love that it's the men who go out to fight, even though the women have extremely powerful magic. Here they come! Attack! Wow! I don't know why I did that noise, other than that was the noise that just happened in my ear, and I have echolalia. Bano, 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 bano. Looked like Dookie Luck was going to go Super Saiyan for a minute. Oh. He fucked all the way off. LeBron James dressed up as a cat fanboy. Who is that? Who are you? That's funny. I missed you guys' dialogue while I was reading that, I guess. That's funny. Oh, shit. They're cheating. We can't hold them back, Cecil says. Retreat into the castle, Young says. That's what castles are for. We are severely outnumbered, Young says. I should not have let you help. This is our fight too, and it's far from over, Cecil says. They're coming, Edward says. And just for the record, because the chat is so healthy and it's going so well, if it's breaking, or if it has broken, or I'm pretty sure that it is broken, I will reset the chat next time I have a save. I don't, not even then, just when I'm pretty confident that it's broken. I don't think that it is, not yet, but on the off chance. And then we just reassemble. Shit! Fall back! Damn, they can animate so many sprites. Like they can. This is really intense. Isn't the throne hall just behind us? We have to hold them here. The king has already retreated to safety with the women and children, Yong says. It is our duty to lure the enemy away and crush them. Kicking ass, yeah, 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 yeah. That's kind of what the music sounds like. Kind of not, though. It doesn't have lyrics. I love how you kill the two and then the one runs. I actually do really like that. Let's get out of here! Damn you, Baron, says Young. Whap, whap, whew! The door is bolted. We can make our final stand here. Where's the crystal kept? Cecil wants to know. In a vault above here. The door has been unlocked for some reason. You fool! Where are you going? He's one of them, Edward says. Oh no! Bow, 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 bow. Fuck us, we're dead. Gargoyle green boy. It didn't hit that hard. We might be alright. Uh, Surprisingly fine, actually. I was anticipating that fight to be a little bit more difficult. We actually have pretty decent AoE. I like that. Those are called Leshy? I thought they were called Lesby for a second. We are outnumbered. Withdraw to the vault. Oh no! He's a white girl in trouble. He fell down. Arg! Edward! No, the joke is actually he's a white girl in a tense situation. He fell down. Now, does this one retreat like all the others? See ya, Capitan. Edward gained a level, even though his dumbass fell down. Wow, he's gained a level 15 quickly. He joined the party level 5. Oh, this room is cool looking. Oh, that's why. And then we make our final stand. It's been a while, says Kane. Kane, you're alive! So it would seem. We'll talk later. For now, we have some fighting to do, says Cecil. Indeed, are you ready to face me, Cecil? What are you saying? Ready your sword. Kane? Ready your sword, fool! Why do this? Save your breath. Ah, jump is not fair. You ask too many questions, Kane says. He gets to use jump again? You fuck. You do more damage than I do every time you attack, Kane. This is cheating. This is it, Cecil, says Kane. I'll pick between one of those two eventually. Oh, God, it was. Has Golbez poisoned your mind too? Have you any final words? Stop! No! Oh, I guess that no was no! Rosa! Kane, you of all people. No, Why do you hesitate, Kane? Golbez, says Edward. So you're Golbez. And you must be Cecil. Never hesitate to kill, Kane. Now, see it is done. Cecil! No! Silence! Oh, shit. Oh, damn! Emperor Palpatine is much more powerful in this game. Kane, get the crystal! Crystal! Yes, sire. Kane, please! Rosa, no! Oh, is this woman important to you? Then I shall take her with me to raise the stakes. Until we meet again. Come, Kane. Literally telling us they're raising the narrative stakes there. I love that. So you won't be so lucky next time, Kane says. I wasn't lucky this time. Wait. Says Cecil. Cure. Love this. Love that they use the in-game magic and stuff in the narrative cutscenes. Feeling better? Thank you, Rydia. Thank you, Rydia. The crystal is gone. I have failed. And Rosa is gone too. Oh, we just keep losing at every turn. See, 3 doesn't do this to you. 2 does this to you. So we have to go help her and get the crystals while we're at it. Get back the crystals while we're at it. She's right. We have no time for moping. Cecil, it's our turn to assist you, but for now, let us heal our wounds. Thank you. Damn. We just keep losing. The king rests in his chamber. He suffered some injuries during the attack. Where's his chamber? Right there. His shamba. Maybe they should have put the shamba there. Or maybe they should have put the crystal back, like, through here. Oh, maybe this isn't his chamber. Maybe they should have put the crystal back here. No one would have found it. Who'd have thought to look back there? I did. That's who thought to look back there. There was a very visible pressure plate right there that I stepped on and it did that thing. Where's this chambra? Is this chambra up here? Okay. So the viewers are dwindling, and I'm not getting chat. So that does mean that the chat is broken. So give me a minute. Let me search this castle. Let me just be done here for a second. Or in a real quick, whatever. Just let me do this real quick. And then I'll reset the chat. Who these peoples? These soldiers that is injured? If only my magic were as powerful as Lady Rosa's. How is Baron controlling all these monsters? Golbez will pay for this. Well, hello. Do you wish to change your name? Nah, we're good. Golbez will pay for this. How is Baron controlling these monsters? This castle's huge. Oh, hun, you're all right. I'm fine. Thanks for your help. You guys are like my hubby's guardian angels. And you? Are you all right? Of course. Them Baron bozos ain't never coming back. I gave 'em a hell of a thumping with my non-stick frying pan, you see. I gave him a whoop-a and a hi. That's what it sounds like when I make that noise. Alright, I might have to pee too much to find the king. Alright, well the king's not in this room. I'm not talking to these people. We're looking for the king and where there he bees. Stealing your tent, homeboy. Fabul has suffered much. We must regroup and protect the people. Do not worry about me. Retire to the end and get your rest. Heard that. We can come back to that tavern later. But for now, I'm glad I chose to come out here. Just on the off chance that was the right thing to do. I'm going to hit this inn like it's a save point, and then I'll reset the stream. Alright, dudes. We'll be right back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for putting up with the